Chris Paul is set to be an unrestricted free agent this summer. And with the Clippers' curse and not getting past the second round for like the past 5 years, is it time for Chris Paul to go to another championship contending team? Could he go to a team like San Antonio? Could he go back to New Orleans and join DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis and form a big three? Or could he even go under the right circumstances to be in Chicago to play with Dwayne Wade? We'll answer that all in this video. What is up, YouTube, and welcome to a brand new video of this new series we're doing over the unrestricted free agents this summer. Restricted free agents, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be talking about my top 4 destinations for Chris Paul coming up this offseason. And if you want me to do a specific free agent, comment it below and I might do it next. So, you know, some of these might make sense to you, some of these might not. Let me know what you think and leave a like if you guys do enjoy. But let's go ahead and jump right into my top 4 list of where Chris Paul should go. With the first team, we have the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, I think everybody would love to see Chris Paul join forces with Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Pau Gasol. This would be an awesome team, and this would honestly make them instant contenders against the Golden State Warriors. Well, everybody knows we need a team that can go up against the Warriors or the Cavs, and I think Chris Paul going to the Spurs makes a lot of sense, and I honestly see Kyle Lowry or Chris Paul going to the Spurs this summer, and I think Chris Paul is the best bet right here, and this is my favorite place for Chris Paul to be because, you know, Spurs are always wanting to sign veterans, and Chris Paul needs a ring. He's a great player, great point guard, and I think he'd fit very well in San Antonio, and I believe that that's a perfect destination for him in this offseason if Chris Paul decides to leave the Clippers, which he damn well should, but, you know, that's Chris Paul's ultimate decision to make up. Although I guess he does have a verbal agreement with the Clippers, but, you know, that means nothing when it comes to the NBA. Verbal is nothing until the contract is signed. So hopefully Chris Paul goes to the Spurs because I think it'd be interesting in the offseason to see Chris Paul to go to the Spurs. I think everybody would love to see that. I don't know who would have a problem with that. Next, we have, obviously, Chris Paul returning to New Orleans where he played in the beginning of his career to join forces with Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. Can you imagine the pick and roll situations these guys could do? You know, just throw a lob up to Anthony Davis or DeMarcus Cousins and they'll go up and finish it. That would be absolutely insane and awesome to watch. Chris Paul obviously is known for his lobs and throwing up lobs to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Just imagine him throwing to Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins all day. They could do that all day, and this would instantly make them a playoff team and maybe even instant contenders against the West if they got the right pieces around these three. And I think it would work, and I would love to see Chris Paul go to New Orleans as well. I think that would be an awesome destination for him just because, you know, the Pelicans need a good point guard, and Drew Holiday's there, obviously, but Chris Paul would be a better, awesome fit there. And now this one, Chris Paul would only go here, I feel like, if under the right circumstances, and that is the Chicago Bulls. If Dwayne Wade decides to stay, Jimmy Butler decides to stay, and, you know, maybe Dwayne Wade recruits Chris Paul to come to Chicago. You know, this is probably my least favorite option for him, but I could see it happening in a way. You know, Chicago's an awesome team to play for, obviously, because of Michael Jordan and his history there. But Chris Paul there in Chicago would be, I think he would be really nice there, partnering with Jimmy Butler if they don't decide to trade him. You know, they still have Dwayne Wade there if he decides to opt into his contract. It would be an okay scenario there, but I highly unlikely not seeing it happen. Now, like I said, this would have to happen under the right circumstances, and you know, I would love to see Chris Paul go to the Cavs, but they already have Kyrie Irving, so, you know, maybe he partners up with Dwayne Wade, and maybe they get Carmelo Anthony to come over there in Chicago too. You never know. I think that would be a awesome thing for Chicago this offseason. But you know, obviously the last and final thing is that he could just, you know, return to Los Angeles. As stupid as that would be for his career, he could always just come back. But this is a really dumb move for his career, man. The Clippers have not been able to get out of the second round for the past 5 years. Let's try something new for you, Chris Paul. Let's go get a ring, man. You know, that's all I really got for you guys today, man. You know, what do you think in the comment section? And leave a like if you guys are enjoying this series. I already did Kyle Lowry, so make sure to go watch that one. I'll put the annotation at the end so you can go click on it if you haven't already. I think you'll enjoy it. That's all for me, guys. Like I said, leave a like if you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. And this is Crushables, guys. I'm saying peace. Have an amazing day, guys.